So there are 5 things that will definitely, absolutely change your life. That is, if you really want to change your life and you know you're beautiful more and you want to do more and achieve more in life, there are some 5 things that will definitely change your life. And stay with me the next 15 minutes as we talk about these 5 things. Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl in Change and Excellence. I always tell you, if what you're looking for in life is change and excellence, I am here for you. And I'm doing all of these vlogs in series all for you. So there are 5 things that will change your life. And I know in one way or another, by the way, it doesn't matter the level of success you have right now. There's always room for more. The biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. You can always do better. So there are 5 things that will change your life for good. And the first thing that will change your life are the people that you meet. What did you expect? The people that you meet will change your life. Let me ask you, when you entered grade 1, the way you entered grade 1 in school, is it the way you left grade 7 or grade 6 or grade 8 or standard 8? Here in Kenya, we say standard 8. Yeah? Is it the same way you left? Or is the same way you entered high school in your first year? Is it the same way you left in your senior year or in Form 4, as we say in Kenya? Or the same way you entered university? Is it the same way you left? Well, I think the answer is no. It's not the same way. It's your different person. Why? Because you met people who introduced you to certain principles about life. They told you, in grade 1, they told you there's a world. It looks like this. And throughout life is learning life. Learning what happens in this world and how you survive and how you can contribute in this whole experience called life and the world. So people shaped you into the person that you are today. People have changed your life. And it's important that you know that everybody you meet in life knows something that you don't that can save your life. That's why there are 7.8 billion of us in the universe or in the world, at least on earth today, because we all know something that can save the world. So it's important the way we treat people. Don't just look at someone and say, oh, they're just a cobbler, or they're just a houseboy, or they're just a house girl, or they're just a, never look down on people. And it's good to treat people with the respect that they they deserve, so that you never know what that person has or the kind of knowledge or information that they have, because it could be what you need for you to go to the next level. So people will change your life. And no, we say nobody is an island. Nobody is an island. So so that means you cannot survive alone. You need people here and there, and to be able to help you. People will change your life. And also I usually say it's important that even for you, the people where you are today, by the way, is because people have helped you. Where you are, where you have reached, it's because people have helped you. First of all, somebody invested in your education. If you're educated, you went to school, somebody invested in your education. Somebody paid. Somebody invested in your education. Somebody invested in you, believed in you, bought your products, supported your business. You're there to serve other people. Your business is to serve other people. So people will change your life, and invest in your relationships with people, because people will change your life, and the people are the opportunities. And even God himself uses people to bless us. That's why he uses people to bless us and also give us opportunities. So, and that's why we are very many of us, so that we learn to appreciate each other. Yeah. So people will change your life. Number 2, the second thing that will change your life are the books that you read. The books that you read will change your life. We usually say that leaders are readers and readers are leaders. There's no way you can be a leader and you never read anything. As a leader, you need to be informed. First of all, you need to be informed. The people who you're leading, you need to learn from other leaders who have been there, whether in present or in ages past. And when you read book even from the past, you're interacting with ancient wisdom. This is ancient. It's just something like ancient wisdom. I think wisdom should be contemporary. It should be relevant, even if it is of old. It should be relevant even to date. but you're interacting with wisdom from, from ages past. It worked for those people that time. How can we apply it today? So books are important, and let me tell you, you go to every big CEO, and you will find, go to their offices, you will find books and books and books. Why? Because they know how to leverage on learning from the knowledge and wisdom of people, other people, either in that industry, in that sector that they are in, or even in life. So please buy books. Some of us, and especially here in Kenya, since we finished high school, the last book you bought, I think, is your Bible. Okay, read your Bible. It's a good book. Read your Bible. But please make sure, if you really want to grow, expand your mind, expound your mind, expose your mind to the world, and to grow, please learn to buy books and read. Buy. Stop borrowing and ask people to give you for free. Myself, I'm an author. I'm an author of one book. Oh, do I have the book here with me? I'll show you in the next video. I have a book called Simple Steps, Big Changes, and many others, books that I have. But it's very important for us to be able, if you want to grow in any area, if you are in business, read books about business. If you are you want to grow yourself personally, buy self-help groups. I mean, self-help books. Goodness, in every area you need books. Books will change your life, and they show you new perspectives. So it's important to read books. And then number 3, the third thing that will change your life are the questions that you ask. The questions that you ask. And we say that a good question informs. A good question informs, but a great question transforms. A great question transforms. And we need to ask ourselves from some transformative questions. And a question that you ask yourself and you are left scratching your head. Some of us, I'm a life coach, and one of the work of a life coach is to really come to you and ask you for some very hard questions. Why are we still the same place we were last year, January? We are now end of 2021. This is when we are doing this video. So why is it that we are in the same place? Why are we not moving? What is working? What is not working? Are we putting in the work? We need to ask ourselves for some hard questions. And if there's one way you can interrogate yourself and have a conversation with yourself, is by asking yourself questions. And a friend of mine called Steve Moiro wrote an interesting book, and he called it Why Not Me? And in this book, he asked several questions. He asked, are you always the one clapping for other people? Okay, I'm going to paraphrase the questions, but I know you'll get it. Are you always the one having to clap for other people but never once being clapped for? Are you always on the cheering squad but never once being cheered? Never once on the playing field and being cheered? Are you always the bridesmaids but never once being the bride? I mean, you're always on the sideline. You're always they want to celebrate others and clap for others, but you're never once clapped for. Then if you answered yes to any of these questions, then it's about time you ask yourself, why? Why not me? Why not me? Why not me? Why can't I be the one being celebrated? What is it that these people are doing? They are being celebrated, they are achieving in life, they're succeeding in life. Why? What is it? Why can't I do? Why can't I also get out there? What can I do? So questions are important to interrogate ourselves, have a conversation with ourselves, and also they bring out the deep things in us. Questions, they usually, even when you ask questions, you are speaking to people, you turn that conversation, you turn a speech, you can be able to turn a speech into a conversation just by asking questions. So ask yourself questions. And also, I remember, let me tell you, a question that changed my life totally. And that's why I'm doing all of these videos and everything, is because my life changed about 6 years ago. And I'll never forget. And I'd want you to experience, at least your life also to change when you start seeing some growth and transformation in your life. And I was going through mentorship that time, coaching and all that, and it was my first time. And my coach asked me this. He asked me, Sarah, would the child that you were be proud of the adult you have become? And I thought, what has this man asked me? And I remember that time going home that night, and I thought about that question. It was just ringing in my mind, and ringing in my mind. And at the end of the day, I was in tears. I was really in tears, and I was thinking about that question. I was saying, no, no, I would not want the child that I was to see the adult I have become, because I have let that child down. Seriously, in a serious way, I'm a letdown to that child, and I can't live with this. I have to do something. I've got to change the strategy or the game or whatever. I have to change something in my life, and I want to make that child proud and make myself proud, the child in me proud. So it is a question that changed my life. And I want to ask it to you as well. Would the child that you were be proud of the adult you have become? That question changed my life. And let me, as I finish this thing on questions and move to the next. Um, uh, Isaac Newton, when he saw Isaac Newton, it's written that he was walking in an orchard one day and he saw an apple fall down. And when he saw the apple fall down, he asked himself a question that transformed the course of science. And he asked himself, if the apple fell down, does the moon also fall? If an apple falls down, does the moon also fall? And he started to realize, no, there must be a power that pulls things down. This power has a limit because it's not pulling the moon down. And well, long and short of it, that is how he started doing the research, discovers everything, and discovered the law of gravity. And that's how, they've been able to make so many scientific discoveries using this law. It was all because of one question. A question transformed the course of science. What about a question you'll ask? Maybe the question you'll ask will also transform the course of the world. Just like Isaac Newton did. Ask questions, they'll change your life. 4. 4. Exposure will change your life. Get exposure. And I usually say, please, even Jesus Christ said, a prophet is without honor at home. And that time he was in Nazareth, I think, and the people are just calling him, they were just calling him son of a carpenter. And even after doing all the miracles he was doing, they were saying, oh, but that's just the son of Joseph. They didn't know him for who he was as the Lord and as the Messiah. So he left, and he left Nazareth. So even for you to grow and even be celebrated and even honored, sometimes it's good to venture out. Venture out of that house you've locked yourself there for so long. Venture out of that house and even go for a walk. For some people, exposure even needs just going for a walk outside. Because you've locked yourself up, you feel like your world, everything has crumbled on you. No. As long as you have life, there is hope. Get out there, breathe some fresh air, go for a run, if exposure for you could also mean getting out of your village, venture out. Get out of your county, get out of your state, get out of your country. Go ahead. Let me tell you, when the first time I went to Rwanda, and I come from Kenya, I'm Kenyan. The first time I went to Rwanda, I saw that in Kenya, since we use the British road system, British system, of course we keep left on the roads. We keep left. In Rwanda, I realized, I was wondering, what is wrong with this place? What is wrong with everything? What is wrong with these people? But I think something was wrong with me and my understanding of the world and how it works. So, because I realized, the vehicles were keeping right. So I'm wondering, when we're entering the buses, we are entering on which side? The driver is on which side? Everything is wrong here. But I realized it's my mind that was wrong because I didn't have exposure. My mind was fixed in a certain way. So when it gave me an understanding that, wow, so what is right in Kenya is wrong in Rwanda, and what is right in Rwanda is wrong in Kenya. There are other ways to be right. There are other ways to succeed. It opened my mind so much into possibilities that are out there because of exposure. Get exposure. Get exposure. Travel if you can, and get out of your comfort zones. Venture out there. There's a whole world waiting to be discovered, and you get to have a whole new outlook of life, and you have a richer experience in life. Okay, the fifth thing, oh my God, the fifth thing, is experience. Your experiences will change your life. Your experiences in life will change your life. And your experiences, these are things that can never be separated from you. Things that they are together, they can't be separated. They are things you have gone through in your life. So, and I know there are people who they go through like traumatic experiences, like maybe somebody had an accident and they say, from now I want to dedicate my life to the Lord, or I want to dedicate my life to, or maybe somebody went through cancer. They've been battling cancer. They've, conquered and everything, and they want to dedicate their lives to helping people who are dealing with cancer, or some of these many causes. So an experience can also change your life. And I know this is personal. Maybe even for you, as you're watching this, you've been through some experience that have changed your life, but your experiences in life will change you. And my prayer and what I'd wish for you is that it changes you for the better. It doesn't make you bitter. It changes you for the better. Please subscribe to my channel, and please let me know any other things that you think can change your life. If you have been able to apply any of these 5 things that I have told you and they have changed your life, I'll be very, very happy to listen. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. See you in my next video. Thank you.